So this is Kathy about to do training with Sabrina. Sabrina is a year old today. I don't think that, since she's my dog and I had intended to keep her, I don't do as much consistent clicker training type stuff with dogs that I'm going to keep because I am working with dogs that I know are going to leave me and need this. So, so Sabrina has never done this. She hasn't worked with Kathy with the clicker since she was a little pup. So Kathy, you're not setting yourself up for success.
No,
so
I'm not.
If she's not anywhere near your hand and she's looking in your eyes, then I would put your hand on her nose like I did, or have her walk off with you and then put her hand out, your hand out where she's likely to encounter it, because she's being fixated on your eyes.
She is fixated.
There, now quickly. Now as soon as she glances up and she's not in a sit position, right then, you missed it.
She's not looking at me.
Doesn't matter. She's looking where your hand is. You don't want her to look at you. You want her to look at your hand.
Okay.
So flash that down there before she gets a chance to gaze up at you, and you may. There we are.
And then I missed the click.
That's okay. Feed her anyway.
I'm gonna feed her for my error. I know. Good job. Good job.
So the click needs to happen as her nose is moving to your hand, not after it's there, technically speaking. So with this dog, we're not going to do much reward for look, because we're not going to get anything but look out of her because she's such a rock star about that. Put your hand out there, Kathy. Closer to her. Slice downwards and be close to her. There. What you need to do in working with dogs, you need to set yourself up so that you're at least getting 80% of the behavior you're looking for, or it's set up by the trainer. It's not the dog's fault. So you have to take a look at the dog and see what you're likely to get.
Good job.
There we are.
Good job.
And change your game. And it's always about thinking on your feet, which is really not any fun, especially if there's a camera and me watching. So pick your hand back up.
Well, she looked straight in my eye.
Yeah, but that's not what you're after.
No, that's not.
And you're going to get less likelihood of movement towards your hand if she's staring you in the eye.
Okay.
So to get movement from her, I would walk, and before she sets her butt down, I would have that hand show up somewhere close enough to her that she's likely to want to touch it.
Can you walk with me? There you go. That's a good girl. You ready?
Right there, right in front of her. She's not there.
Good job. Good job. I still click you. Ready?
Oh well.
Ready?
So you can do touch pay, touch pay, touch pay like every 2 seconds. You don't have to take breaks in the middle because you're losing your dog. If she doesn't put her nose on your hand, pick your hand up and start over. Don't leave it out there.
Okay.
It dilutes your signal.
Good job.
There you go.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Nice.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Good job.
And you're likely to get repeated.
Good job. Yes.
Nice.
I missed the click, but you got the treat.
Very nice.
Good job. Yes.
That's perfect. Kathy is nailing it at this point.
Good job. Nicely done, girlfriend.
Okay, now take a break and just walk around and cuddle for a minute. So you need a training break. So walk away from where you are so that she knows it's a break.
It's a break.
And just kind of snuggle a little bit.
You did good.
Very nice.
Sabrina. You did good.
So if you look at how Kathy started and where she ended up, the difference is setting up the dog for success. Sabrina is willing to play whatever game we want her to play. She just didn't know what the game was. And she started to figure out and consistently gave it. And after she does that a bunch, you'll be able to ask with your hand 8 inches away, 10 inches away, 3 feet away, whatever. But what you need first is repetitions of the behavior that you're looking for quickly enough that the dog gets enthused about it and makes the connection, the clicker and the pay and the behavior and all that. And it takes a little time for them to tie all those pieces together. And it takes time for a trainer to develop muscle memory in themselves, to click on time, to pay on time, to not click when you didn't mean to all those things. And what's true about clicking is, click is your word. If you click, you pay, whether you meant to or not. From the dog's perspective, that's a win. So you continue to tune up your training style over time, obviously, but it's from the dog's perspective, as long as it's sweet and fun and they're getting paid when they hear that click, it's all positive. So now, Kathy, when you switch from cuddle to what you're doing, she's close to you, slice your hand down out of the sky right in front of her nose and make sure that she is likely to touch it there.
And I didn't have my clicker ready.
Just do it again.
All right, I know.
You get do-overs 18 times. Sabrina's happy, but she's not as fixated as your face says she was.
No.
She's watching the cheese a little bit, but she is choosing to move her nose over to Kathy's hand. She's definitely playing this game. She's not just staring into Kathy's eyes. Nice. Now don't test it that far. That was dicey. You got lucky. There you go. So this is a good place to end it with Sabrina. This has been a really positive thing. Sabrina is a dog that does eye contact adoringly from across a pasture. So we're not going to work on look on cue with her too much because that's all we would get if we switch to that. So we're going to leave her at this. That was beautifully done.
You rocked it. You did good. No.
She wants you to keep playing.
I know. Should I give her?
If you want to.
I've only got a little left.
Couple more.
Well. Here. Let me. I know my hands are not functional.
Very nice. That's beautiful.
See, and then I lost her.
That's okay. Try again.
Good job.
She just had her mind drift a little bit. It's a long training session. She's looking at your pouch, which is fine. She's starting to figure out there is a pouch. That's a good place to quit. That is a done dog. Nice job.
And you get that just for being cute. You did good.